A Sigma female needs no one but themselves. Do you ever wonder why some highly independent women prefer to go through life by themselves? These women, called Sigma females, have a special kind of strength and self-reliance that makes them stand out. Sigma females are more than just regular people. They combine smart thinking, a strong gut feeling, and the ability to handle emotions well. Even with their impressive traits and success in areas where others may fail, they often end up living their lives alone. This isn't because they don't want friends or partners, but because they face unique difficulties in a society that often doesn't understand them. Today, we'll explore the fascinating reasons why Sigma females usually choose to be on their own, examining their deep personalities and complex lives. If you find this topic interesting and want to learn more about the unique world of Sigma females, remember to subscribe to our channel for more engaging and thoughtful content. Number 1. Skilled in self-support. Sigma females embody self-sufficiency, a trait that makes them stand out in a world that often prioritizes the approval of others. They have a remarkable knack for transforming alone time into a potent asset for their own development, a skill many wish for, but few actually achieve. For Sigma females, solitude isn't a hardship, but a source of power. They depend solely on themselves for everything from making choices to providing their own emotional support, and this makes them exceptionally tough. Their skill to work on their own helps them succeed in ways that many people don't completely understand. They are unaffected by other people's judgments and do not look for external affirmation or acceptance. Instead, they take pride in their own achievements and personal advancement. This self-governance is what allows them to live life by their own rules, free from societal expectations. They have sharpened their skills to manage life's hurdles alone, turning each challenge into a chance for further growth and education. Achieving such a level of self-reliance takes time. It builds through continuous self-examination, discipline, and dedication to self-improvement. To a Sigma female, being alone is not just about isolation. It's an opportunity to develop, contemplate, and plan their future actions. This independence serves as both their shield and their retreat, equipping them with the fortitude to confront the world directly without needing others to lean on constantly. Number 2. Confidentlychoosy. Sigma females are very picky about who they let into their lives when it comes to relationships. This pickiness isn't just to protect themselves. It's a deliberate choice to be around people who make their lives better. They value deep, meaningful relationships over having many acquaintances, knowing that genuine connections are special and should be valued. This careful approach comes from knowing themselves well and not settling for less than they deserve. Sigma females avoid shallow friendships or relationships that don't match their values and goals. They know exactly what they want in life and are clear and straightforward about it. This careful selection keeps their standards high and steers them clear of unnecessary problems or emotional burdens. They're not hesitant to leave people or situations that aren't good for them. Sometimes this might make them seem distant or proud, but it's really just a sign of their strong self-esteem. They realize not everyone will be a good fit for their life, and they're okay with that. Their pickiness applies to all parts of their life, from personal to professional relationships, making sure they spend their time and effort only on what's truly important. By carefully choosing who they interact with, they keep their focus, energy, and emotional health in check. This means that the few relationships they have are strong, genuine, and built on trust and mutual respect. Number 3. The solo creators. Sigma females typically thrive in creative roles and innovative activities because they don't let group dynamics or societal expectations sway them. Their ability to think freely without conforming to typical norms boosts their creativity and originality. This allows them to pioneer new paths in various fields like art, science, business, or technology. Often leading in innovation, Sigma females bring new perspectives and ideas, unafraid to question existing norms or explore uncharted territories. This quality makes them excellent at finding novel ways to express themselves and tackle problems. Since they prefer working alone, they can concentrate better and are more productive, not getting sidetracked by other people's thoughts. This intense focus helps them delve deeper into their projects, uncovering unique ideas and viewpoints that others might miss. Their drive for continuous self-improvement and professional growth also contributes to their innovative nature. They are never satisfied with just being average or sticking to the usual ways. They are always aiming higher and pushing themselves to achieve more. Their commitment to finding new ways to do things is what makes them stand out and become leaders in what they do. Often, they're ahead of their time, introducing ideas and concepts before they become popular. For Sigma females, innovation isn't just about inventing something, it's about creating something meaningful and powerful. They are motivated by a strong desire to make a positive impact in the world, whether through their art, inventions, or leadership in thinking. This purpose drives their creativity and encourages them to venture into new areas, often leading to discoveries that others might not have thought of. Their innovative nature is also linked to their readiness to take risks. Sigma females are not afraid to explore new things and push beyond their comfort zones, even if it means they could fail or be criticized. They see failure as an important part of innovating and use it as a chance to learn. This brave approach to trying new things is what helps them achieve greatness and make a significant mark in their fields. Number 4. Simple yet full of feeling. Sigma females stand out because they practice emotional minimalism. They are really good at controlling their feelings and staying away from emotional complications that aren't necessary. This way, they can pay attention to the important things in their lives without getting caught up in drama or shallow connections. Emotional minimalism isn't about hiding feelings. It's about choosing carefully where and how to spend emotional energy. Sigma females know that emotions are powerful and can be easily influenced, so they're cautious about who they let impact them emotionally. They steer clear of situations that aren't helpful or might use up too much of their emotional energy. This careful management of their emotions helps them stay focused and clear-headed, which makes them more effective in everything they do. It also means they're less likely to be influenced by others' feelings or opinions, giving them a solid sense of calm and steadiness. Sigma females prefer clear and straightforward relationships where everyone knows what to expect and wants. They don't have the patience for unnecessary drama, manipulation, or games, and quickly pull away from people or situations that clash with their values. This way of handling emotions helps them stay independent and protects their emotional health. It also means they are more likely to build strong and meaningful bonds with people who share their values and mindset. By practicing emotional minimalism, Sigma females keep control over their lives, ensuring they always operate from a position of strength and stability. This method helps them save their emotional energy, which they can use towards their passions, goals, and personal development. Emotional minimalism isn't about being unfeeling or distant. It's about being careful about where they place their emotional energy and making sure it goes towards what really matters. Number 5. Trusting your gut like a superpower. Sigma females have a powerful intuition that works almost like magic. This special ability helps them handle social situations smoothly and spot fake people fast. They are really good at understanding the hidden messages in conversations and can easily tell when something is off, like someone's true motives, how things are unfolding, or the vibe in a space. This keen intuition is key for them to keep their energy safe and make strong relationships with people who really match their principles and aspirations. It's not just about catching lies or threats. It's more about grasping why people do what they do and reacting appropriately. Sigma females develop this sharp intuition through a lot of self-reflection, being aware of themselves, and deeply understanding human behavior. They spend plenty of time watching and learning from their interactions with people and situations, which sharpens their instincts. This makes them very insightful and usually ahead in social settings. They aren't easily tricked or swayed, and they quickly distance themselves from those who aren't looking out for their best interests. Sigma females use their intuition to make key decisions in life, which helps them dodge potential troubles and steer their lives in a good direction. They've honed this skill over time, becoming experts at dealing with life's complex situations. For them, intuition isn't just about getting by. It's a fundamental part of how they live. They depend on their intuitive sense for everything, from picking friends to choosing career paths. This way of living intuitively helps them move through life confidently and clearly, always making choices that match who they really are. Their intuition also gives them a strong sense of self-trust, enabling them to take chances and make bold decisions without doubting themselves. This trust in their gut feelings empowers them to carve their own paths, even if it means going against conventional expectations. For Sigma females, intuition goes beyond just instinct. It's about connecting to a deeper understanding and awareness that guides them with wisdom and insight as they navigate through the world. Number 6. The puzzle of feeling alone. Although Sigma females may appear strong and self-reliant, they often experience a profound, complex sense of loneliness. This feeling isn't due to a shortage of socializing. Rather, it arises from the challenge of finding others who match their intellectual and emotional depth. Sigma females think differently, which often leaves them feeling out of sync with most people they meet. They prefer deep, meaningful discussions and intellectual activities over casual, everyday talk, which tends to fill most social gatherings. This preference can make them feel alone, even in a crowd. They long for relationships that are deep and genuine, where they can show their true selves and be fully understood. However, such meaningful connections are rare, and this scarcity can make them feel lonely and isolated. Sigma females often sense that they think and feel differently from most people, which makes it tough for them to meet like-minded individuals. This loneliness is contradictory because while they are okay with being alone and sometimes enjoy it, they still deeply desire a connection that is both uncommon and hard to find. Sigma females have come to accept and even value this unique type of loneliness, finding solace in their solitude and the few deep relationships they manage to form. Their loneliness isn't about being physically alone. It's about feeling misunderstood and out of sync with the conventional ways of thinking. They often feel as if they are speaking a different language from everyone else, which can make socializing feel superficial and unsatisfying. Sigma females crave discussions that stimulate them intellectually and emotionally, but these are rare. This is why they often look within, finding comfort in their own thoughts and ideas. They might take up creative activities, intellectual hobbies, or projects for personal growth to compensate for the absence of deep connections. This kind of loneliness is both a strength and a weakness for Sigma females. On one hand, it pushes them to follow their passions and cultivate a rich inner world. On the other hand, it can cause feelings of isolation and a deep desire for connections that are difficult to fulfill. Nevertheless, Sigma females are tough, and they've learned to handle this paradox with elegance and strength. They recognize that loneliness is part of their path, and they've found ways to accept it and even use it as a source of creativity and motivation. Number 7. Quiet yet powerful leaders. Sigma females are leaders who guide others without drawing attention to themselves. Unlike typical leaders who are often visible and vocal, Sigma females choose to lead by their actions rather than speeches. They set an example for others by demonstrating the importance of being independent, self-driven, and tough. Their way of leading isn't about taking charge or controlling others, but about encouraging everyone to find their own way and stay true to who they are. This type of leadership is very effective because it is genuine and principled. Sigma females don't look for applause or compliments for their leadership. They simply live according to their beliefs and values. Even though their subtle way of leading might not get noticed, it deeply influences those around them. People are attracted to their strength, self-reliance, and clear goals, and often feel motivated to change their own lives because of them. Sigma females also guide those who come to them for advice, offering insights and support in a gentle yet effective way. Their approach to leadership focuses on empowering others, pushing them to take charge of their lives and aim for greatness. This makes them not just leaders, but also role models who encourage others to reach their full potential. Sigma females practice a quiet kind of leadership. They don't instruct others on what to do. Instead, they show them what's achievable. They believe the best way to lead is by setting an example, living lives filled with purpose, honesty, and independence. This style of leadership comes from their belief in the individual's ability to shape their own future. Sigma females don't force their ideas on others. Rather, they inspire those around them to discover their own paths and be accountable for their lives. This leadership method is quiet, yet extremely effective, because it enables people to take charge of their decisions and actions. Sigma females recognize that real leadership isn't about wielding power or commanding others. It's about encouraging people to achieve their best selves. They lead with modesty, aware that their job is not to rule, but to assist and guide others on their personal paths. Number 8. Masters of setting limits. Sigma females are experts at creating and keeping personal limits, which is vital for their health and independence. They value their private space, time, and energy, guarding these closely. This trait often makes them seem mysterious and difficult to connect with, enhancing their allure. They don't let others push them around or set expectations for them, and they are very straightforward about what they will accept in their lives. This ability to establish boundaries helps them stay focused and preserve their energy, ensuring they don't get involved in situations that aren't beneficial to them. Sigma females are choosy about how they use their time and who they share it with, and they aren't hesitant to turn down things that don't match their values or objectives. Setting boundaries isn't just about self-protection. It's also crucial for giving them the space and time to concentrate on what's really important in their lives. It helps them stay independent and live life on their own terms, free from other people's influence or control. This ability is key to their success in situations where others might find it hard to cope, as it allows them the freedom to be themselves and chase their ambitions without being sidetracked or disrupted. For Sigma females, setting boundaries is more than just saying no. It's about shaping a life that fits their true identity. They recognize that to live genuinely, they need to be clear on what they desire and what they're willing to allow in their lives. This clear understanding helps them make choices that match their values and aims, making sure they're always heading the right way. Sigma females are not scared to end connections with people or situations that aren't good for them, and they are very deliberate about the relationships and commitments they decide to engage in. Setting boundaries for them isn't about being strict or unyielding. It's about having a clear and purposeful approach to how they want to live their lives. By establishing strong boundaries, Sigma females can safeguard their energy, concentrate on their objectives, and lead a life that remains true to who they are. This ability is a big reason why they manage to accomplish so much and keep their independence in a world that often tries to sway them in various directions. Number 9. Champions of personal growth. Sigma females regard every challenge they encounter as a valuable opportunity for personal development. Their lives are defined by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. They embrace challenges, viewing them not as obstacles, but as chances to enhance their resilience and wisdom. This continuous journey of self-discovery and enhancement is deeply ingrained in their character. Whether it's learning from a setback in a project or taking the time to understand their emotional responses, they extract valuable lessons from each experience. This commitment to growth ensures they are never stagnant, but always evolving and refining themselves. Their approach to life inspires others, proving that with the right mindset, growth is not just a goal, but a fulfilling journey. Each new day is a canvas, and Sigma females paint it with the colors of learning, adapting and evolving, influencing everyone around them to do the same and see life's hurdles as opportunities for enhancement. Number 10. Quiet confidence. Sigma females exude a quiet confidence that is both compelling and profound. Unlike others who might seek to showcase their self-assurance through overt expressions or declarations, Sigma females possess an intrinsic belief in their capabilities that doesn't require outward approval. This confidence stems from their extensive experiences and the intimate knowledge of their own strengths and limitations. They handle situations with quiet confidence, making choices based on a strong understanding of their values and strengths. This kind of confidence is powerful. It doesn't seek attention, but shows through actions and decisions that reflect who they truly are. In a world that often equates loudness with strength, their quiet confidence breaks the mold and shows that strength can also be serene and understated. It's this trait that often leads others to respect and follow Sigma females, not because they demand it, but because they naturally inspire it through their demeanor and choices. Number 11. Inspirational independence. The level of independence that Sigma females exhibit is not just a personal trait, but a source of inspiration for others. They live their lives according to their own rules, rarely swayed by societal expectations or the predefined roles that culture might try to impose. This independence is about more than just doing things alone. It's about making choices that are true to their own desires and needs without feeling compelled to justify them to others. Sigma females demonstrate that one's life does not need to follow a conventional path to be fulfilling and successful. Their independence encourages others, particularly women, to question and redefine what it means to lead a meaningful life. It shows that embracing one's individuality and pursuing personal ambitions with dedication can lead to profound satisfaction and self-realization. Sigma females are not just living their lives, They are crafting them artfully, with each choice and action reflecting their deep-rooted independence. This inspires admiration and motivation among those who aspire to a similar level of autonomy and fulfillment in their own lives. To wrap up, Sigma females choose solitude not because they are weak or lacking, but because they value their freedom and being true to themselves above everything else. Today, we delved into their special path and discovered that their real power comes from living life their own way. Whether you are a Sigma female carving out your unique path or simply interested in this different viewpoint, always cherish your own uniqueness and hold dear the relationships that really count. Sigma females show us that being true to yourself and living independently can lead to a rewarding and significant life. Their self-reliance, sharp instincts, and strong emotional resilience are traits that we all can learn from and strive towards. We appreciate you being a part of our community and joining us on this journey of learning and discovery. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to keep up with all our newest videos and to keep learning about the intriguing world of Sigma females. See you in our next video. As always, until next time.